We are on location today at Cor.Fit, and I'm happy to have Kevin and Barry here. Thank you guys so much for having us at Cor.Fit, which is Canada's largest, obstacle race fitness.
Well, that's close.
Right?
It's Canada's largest indoor obstacle course fitness center.
Fitness center, yes. So thank you guys so much for having us. We are so excited to be here. We're a little bit terrified about doing some of these obstacles that we're going to try a little bit later, so we'll see how that's going to work out later on in the segment. So you guys, we're going to talk a little bit about how you started this. So Kevin, you and I used to work out in your garage. We used to have boot camps a long time ago. So what started from working out in the garage to Cor.Fit?
Well, when we worked out in the garage, we had some great times in working out and trying to get into shape and everything like that. And the biggest thing about getting in shape is fitness is great for everybody, but Cor.Fit started basically, I went and did all these obstacle course racing, things like Spartan Race, Tough Mudder, and you name it. We call them OCR events. And I'm out there trying to figure out where to train, do this. I'd come back, I'd go up the coast and come back. And then all of a sudden one day it was like, that's it. I got to figure out where to train. And so what happens is this is where basically Cor.Fit came from. But the actual secret is I actually have another company called Spindle Stairs and Railings. And I had some extra space. And basically it's 15,000 square feet of adrenaline rushing fun. And from there I said, you know what, I got to create a gym. I got 15,000 square feet. I got to create rent. I got to be an entrepreneur. I got to create something that's never been done before. And knowing that OCR is the fastest growing sport in North America, did you guys know this? It actually surpassed triathlons and marathons as a participant sport. So when I saw this, I said, you know what? What a great business idea. And that's where I got my buddy Barry and Sandra Addison as partners as well and said, you know what? We're going to take this to a whole new level. So sure enough, Cor.Fit was born, 15,000 feet, and you know what? It's going crazy right now.
That's wonderful. That is so inspiring.
Yeah,
extremely.
Yeah,
I'm excited now to try the work. I was
I'm
scared
still
at first.
afraid.
No, I was afraid. Now I'm excited. So this is gonna be cool.
Well, I always say a life lived in fear is a life half lived. So there you go.
Call me Mr. Half-Life.
So Barry, why don't you tell us a little bit about the concept of Cor.Fit and how it came to be? We know how the building, the structure where we are came to be and sort of that vision, but tell us about the concept.
Well, originally Kevin had asked about doing a race with him, and we're going to try this whole fitness thing called OCR racing. We went out to Whistler, and one of the great things that we found there was being out on a bus, and you got an 18-year-old and you got a 65-year-old lady, and they're both high-fiving each other on what a great accomplishment they had. There's no judging, there's no anything like that. When we looked at it, we said, how do we bring this kind of as a facility into an everyday lifestyle? OCR racing is a one-day event. You go out to a certain one, they're all great. But again, where can you build that culture, the culture of OCR racing? So again, Cor.Fit, as we built it, we're like, we got a great training facility in order to enable people to do it as a daily exercise.
So did you say a 65-year-old?
A 65-year-old woman with her husband,
Yeah.
and they've had anywhere from disabilities to war veterans to young to old. The idea of OCR racing is to be able to, it's an accomplishment. You can have your race times, but the other side is how can we as a group get from point A to point B and get in some mud and be celebrating with a beer at the end. It's a self-accomplishment in a team environment.
Just to back up for a quick second, for our viewers who may not know what OCR racing is, can you tell us a little bit what that means?
OCR racing is obstacle course racing. So you have Tough Mudder, you have Spartans, you'll have basically the Battle Frog. And it's one of, like Kevin had mentioned, the largest growing sport out there. All those events are climbing through mud, climbing over ladders, jumping into cold lakes or, ice tubs. But part of it is it's a matter of, it's a sense of accomplishment. So it's just taking something different than being a marathon runner or a sport.
Sounds like military training, if you ask me.
It does.
It
does. Navy SEALs.
And going back,
Navy
that,
SEAls,
that is where
exactly.
it was based on.
Yeah.
So
We take it Navy SEALs and add a steroid to it, because all of a sudden as a young kid growing up, and you guys, well, you're probably about my age. I'm kidding, actually. No, I'm a little bit older. But the thing about it is,
I've got you beat.
well, we'll bet later on. We'll see how the obstacles go, but we're gonna have a lot of fun. As young kids, when we were young, we used to climb basically on the gyms, like a playground, and we never really worried as growing up and getting hurt. Now, as you're getting older, the millennials, Okay, all of a sudden they're handcuffed as kids growing up. So what we've done, looked at OCR, and that's why it's really important that, yes, when you talked about military back in training, yes, that's been there, it's always been there, but we're just bringing it out as a fitness to say, let's take this to another level. We've got over 100 different obstacles. So every 15 to 30 days, we manufacture a brand new obstacle. We're not there to reinvent the wheel. We're actually there to say, what can we take from this limit to another limit to this to get us outside our comfort zone? Because like I said, when was the last time you did something for the first time? Well, we do it at Cor.Fit for the first time, and it's absolutely amazing and exciting. As you can see, I get very passionate about it.
Oh, yeah.
But it is absolutely amazing to see where we can go.
And sorry, just to touch on, he talked about manufacturing obstacles every 15, 30 days. One of the things, because Kevin's other business, we have professional carpenters make our obstacles. These aren't run by the mill, someone coming in and with a screw gun and a tube of glue. This is manufactured by carpenters. These are taken staircases that are spiral, built for homes in Calgary, using the same designs. They're engineered, they're stamped, they're insured. So there's a lot different compared to a lot of people that think they're gonna do a backyard build and it's unsafe. This is why, again, going to kids or anything like that, when they come here, we are spec'd right out. We have them, and we have CNC routers, and we have all the guys on the other side of that wall that can come over and fix it, professional carpenters.
Fantastic.
So handy, like that's
Yeah.
amazing to.
I love it.
How you amalgamated the two industries together is phenomenal. I think that, like, just looking around here, and I can't wait for our viewers to see the rest of the facility, because it is truly spectacular. I think it's just amazing how everything looks extremely structured and very sturdy, thank God, because
Thank you.
I'm excited to see if it'll carry me later on, or maybe Drew.
Yeah,
Maybe. Yeah, you're a big guy.
I'm the test today.
So Kevin, you recently brought some obstacles to the Labor Day Classic. Tell us a
Yes.
little bit about that, what you guys did for that.
Oh, well, that was actually a really exciting time because this company is all about fast growth and smart growth. So the Stampeders came up to us and said, hey, listen, we need some obstacles here. We need you guys to think outside the box. We want to see something different. We had a time frame, like 1:20 to get on, 4 minutes of presentation, 1:20 getting off. So they'd ask, can you guys accomplish this goal? And I said, yeah, you know what? We can accomplish anything we want to do. We're all over it. So what we did is we brought in basically our 4-foot, our 6-foot, our 8-foot walls, cargo nets, pulley systems, and this one that you'll see that we're going to be going through, and you're going to be definitely trying it and getting over this, because this is what we did at the Labor Day Classic. We're going to throw it together, and then you guys are going to see something that's really cool. We knocked it out of the park. And when we did that, we had Calgary Corporate Challenge came on board. We're looking at our corporate events. People are saying, well, can you bring your obstacles to our facilities and do this? Are you kidding? We'll throw them on a truck. We're going to bring them over there. We're going to give you a corporate event that you've never had before. We're going to show you something you've never done. And that's the whole mandate about us. When was the first time that we've ever done anything for was the last time, first time? You know, that same saying, I keep going back and forth. But that's where it's all about, and that event at the Stampede. Great team,
So
our
excited,
trainers.
yeah.
Oh, our trainers are outstanding and professional when they do it, and great at what they do.
That's wonderful. Are there any other upcoming events that you're going to be bringing some obstacles to that any of our viewers can check out?
Well, at Cor.Fit, we've got over 100 over here, and if your viewers are actually looking that they'd like to try some at home, we're more than happy to bring them to you because we also sell the blueprints. We also allow, if you want to build a Ninja Warrior camp in your house, in your basement, or in your garage, they come to us and then we design it because we have the engineers, we have the people that to do it, we have the infrastructure to be able to set up and build you a course in your house as well, as in to come here.
That is amazing.
So you take the gym to the house instead of you coming to the gym?
It can be both, depending which way you want to go, because all of a sudden you're going to say, you know what, I want to set up a birthday party that can do this. Well, you know what? We'll think outside the box. If you come up with the idea, we'll make that happen. We'd like you guys to do your corporate challenges, and we'll do them here because then we can give you the whole facet. As a company, you would want to have this big, huge facility like a parking lot that you're going to do, and then you may want to have lunch. You may want to do that. We'll set all that up for you.
Jax's next birthday.
I was just going to say that. My son's next birthday, we're doing Cor.Fit.
I can't wait
No
to-
joke. It's going to be amazing.
We will make it amazing.
No, we're going to do it.
I don't know if you can handle a whole
Everybody
bunch of
needs to come.
hairstylists in here, but I'm thinking of this as a team building event. I think it'd be cool. I don't know if our hairstylists will be.
They'll be down with it.
Do you think they'll be down with it?
I
We're
hope
gonna
so.
take a quick break and we'll come back with these guys at Cor.Fit.